Hello everyone, my name is Gusti Agung Handika Baswara Dewa with name 2021801129. Now I want to do presentation about skill 13 to 14 and skill 25 to 26. Okay, now we're going to skill 13. Listen for emphatic expressions of surprise. Emphatic expressions of surprise are common in listening part A, so you should become familiar with them. When surprise is expressed, it implies that the speaker did not expect something to be true. Example, on the recording, you will hear woman said, "Did you see Paul driving around in his Mustang?" And the man said, "Then he did get a new car." And then the narrator will say, "What had the man thought?" And then in your textbooks, you read, A. Paul will definitely get a Mustang. And then B. Paul did not know how to drive. C. Paul did not like Mustangs. And then D. Paul will not get a new car. And then in this conversation, the emphatic form he did get is used to show the man's surprise that Paul got a new car. It means that the man expected that Paul would not get a new car. So the best answer is answer B. Next, I will show the following chart outlines various ways to impress emphatic surprise. And then this is the expressions of emphatic surprise. The first is verb be, the emphatic form be with emphasis. Example, then he is here, meaning I thought he was not here. He was not here. And then the verb to, and then the number 2, the verb is model, emphatic form model with emphasis. Example, then you can go, meaning I thought you could not go. And then for present tense, the emphatic form is does with emphasis. Example, then you do play tennis, meaning I thought you did not play tennis. And then for past tense, the emphatic form use did with emphasis. Example, then she did read it, meaning I thought she had not read it. And then the last one, for perfect tense, the emphatic form use have with emphasis. And then the example, then he has gone there, meaning I thought he had not gone there. Okay, next is skill 14, listen for wishes. Conversations about wishes can be appear in listening part A. The important idea to remember about wishes is that a wish implies that the opposite of the wish is true. Example, on the recording, you hear, woman said, "It's too bad that you have to stay here and work during the school break." And then the man said, "I really wish I could go with you and the others to Palm Springs." And then the question is, what does the man mean? In your textbook, you read, A. Maybe he will go with the others on the trip. B. He is unable to go on the trip. C. He's happy to be going on the trip. And then D. He's going on the trip but not with the others. Okay, in this conversation, the man wishes that he could go with the others on the trip. So the implied meaning is that he is unable to go. And then the correct answer is therefore is B. He is unable to go on the trip. Okay, the following chart outlines the key points that you should know about wishes. Point number 1, an affirmative wish implies a negative reality. Example, I wish I had time to help, meaning no time to help. And then the point number 2, a negative wish implies an affirmative reality. Example, I wish I did not have time to help, meaning time to help. And then point number 3, a past tense verb implies a present reality. Example, I wish he were at home, meaning he's not at home. Then point number 4, a past perfect tense verb implies a past reality. Example, I wish he had been at home, meaning is was not at home. Okay, now we'll go to skill 25. Is use parallel structure with paired conjunctions. The paired conjunctions use both with and either with or, neither with nor, and not only with but also require parallel structures. The following is not parallel and must be corrected. The wrong example is he wants either to go by train or by plane. It is not correct because to go by train is not parallel to by plane. It can be corrected in several ways. The example is he wants either to go by train or to go by plane. And then he wants to go either by train or by plane. And then the last one, he wants to go by either train or plane. When you are using this paired conjunction, be sure that the correct parts are used together. And then this is the following are incorrect. I want both this book or that one. And then the second example that was wrong or incorrect is either Sam nor Sue is talking the course. Those sentences are incorrect because the wrong parts of the paired conjunctions are used together. In the first example, and should be used with both. In the second example, or should be used with either. The following chart outlines the use of parallel structure with paired conjunctions. Okay, the structure is both with and, either with or, neither with nor, and not only with but also. And now we go to skill 26, use parallel structure with comparisons. When you make a comparison, you point out the similarities or differences between two things, and those similarities or differences must be in parallel form. You can recognize a comparison showing how two things are different from the with then or the more with then. Example, my school is farther than your school. And then to be rich is better than to be poor. And then the last example is what is written is more easily understood than what is spoken. A comparison showing how two things are the same might contain as with as, or expressions such as the same as or similar to. Example, their car is as big as a small house. And then second one, renting those apartments costs about the same as leasing them. And then the last one, the work that I did is similar to the work that you did. Next, the following chart outlines the use of parallel structures with comparisons. Okay, the parallel is same structure, use more with then, with then, less with then, and then as with as, the same with as, and then similar with to. That's all presentation from me. Thank you for your attention.